Houston Astros. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the New York Mets, with a gloomy outlook heading into the season, definitely a long shot to contend. Singy, how do they outperform expectations and give that fan base some hope?
Boog, I got a feeling these fans are going to have to enjoy the little things this year. Maybe a fan favorite has a great season, maybe a prospect.
So almost ready to get underway. On the hill here today, Tom C. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up.
Back here in Houston, top of the second, and stepping in for New York, Joaquin Ibanez. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Packed house here at Daikin Park. See, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a two-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. To first, and quickly one away in the second. So up. So two away with nobody on. And here's the catch. Three. That's ball four. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Cesar.
Number 30.
Three. Ball four. Take your base. You're out. And stepping in for New York, Joaquin Ibanez. C. Back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
On the ground to third. Zips it across, and a quick out, number one.
Well, he's doing a nice job of
take the base. You're out. Three. You're out. Three. Base is empty with two away. Joaquin Ibanez will hit next. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And there's a foul ball.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the sixth. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Mets 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. That's ball four. Ball four. Take your base. 3. So bases all loaded up.
Now
Ibanez now at the plate.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat. Getting that first hit at the big league level.
Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that one a little below the knees. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Out of here. Grand slam. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at bats all inning. They set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
Manager out of the dugout now, and
Now pitching
Carl
for the Astros.
Sullivan on the pitch here.
Pretty
Number
tight
1.
game, so they're looking.
Ball four, take the base. 3.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. It's the Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Athletics, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because this team has already got the building blocks in place, and you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
Just about set. And today's starter, Joaquin Garcia. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low twos last year, so consistent.
Now here is Mark Cuevas. Just missed.
Ball one, no strike.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Garcia checks on first, and he's back in safely. Next pitch is outside. Sanchez off of first with two away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike three. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, getting the nod on the mound, Simon Sykes. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. And ball one.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Brandon Tyler up next for the Mariners. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Swings and misses at one down below the zone.
0-1's the count.
And there's a ball. One out,
One ball,
bases
one
empty. That one missed. That one fouled off. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Robert.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut. Robert Elmore trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed. He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
On the ground, James. Inning over. Mariners go down quietly there. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And now here's the A's catcher, Esteban Valdez. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a foul out of play. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope. Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Miguel Borbon stands in here, takes ball 1 low. No score here in the second. That one misses, and now 2-0.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swing and a foul straight back. And it skips in the dirt. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So up next, Dave Vogelsang. Garcia picks over.
No, he's safe.
There's the strike. Bourbon stands at first with one out.
Ball.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Rusty Waldron. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second, 2 down as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back in Seattle, we head to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Angel Sierra. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That's in for a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. Yeah, the count 1-2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Ryan Hurst. On the ground right side, and that one handled, and that quickly 2 away.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Erdman.
So digging in, Bill Erdman.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt. Swing
and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning at the plate. Johnny Compton. Compton goes 5 feet 11 inches, only 20 years old. And he's a native of Jamaica. And a changeup clips the zone for a strike. Swings through that one.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count, and at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
And stepping in is the speedy Leonard James. 0-1. Top of the third, no score. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
In the air, center field. Nyemula sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Won Young Park. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that one sliced foul. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And the A's are gone in order. And we're still knotted at 0. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Robert Shoemaker. Sykes back to work. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering misses. 1-1. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Line drive. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 8, the catcher, Ken Brown.
Ken Brown up next for the Mariners. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it
Now
had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Elmore takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Just missed.
Ball in.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off
Three
speed
balls,
there.
1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
And there's a base hit to left. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Robert Elmore with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
1 gone. Runner.
Ball 4. 3.
Go ahead. And run on base. Waldron, the next to hit.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Garcia keeping an eye on him. There's the strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
No ball, 2 strikes.
All tied up here on opening day. In the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. So 2 down now. And Brandon Tyler will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. That one kicks away from the catcher. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 2-0. Brandon Tyler with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
So 2 down, and now for Seattle, Robert Elmore, 1 for 2. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 5 innings complete. It's the Mariners 2 and the A's nothing. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Leonard James. Garcia back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Athletics just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long.
Ball 4, take the base. 3.
Next up for the A's, Rusty Waldron, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Waldron, just 21 years old, and he's a native of Australia. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Right through there for a strike. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst to the bottom of the 6th. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers.
Ball 4, take your base. You're out. 3. 3.
So runner at second. 2 down.
Number
Tyler
21,
getting ready to hit.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
That misses the zone. 1-0. Runner at second. 2 down. In the air out towards right center. Waldron makes his way towards it. Snags it on the run. And the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They trail at 5-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mariners.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
33.
Mark Thomason.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Mark Cuevas.
Cuevas in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And a foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Esteban Valdez digs in now, 1 for 3.
Valdez.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one's upstairs, ball 1. That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now the A's designated hitter, Miguel Borbon. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses.
1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Going to count 1 and 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Next pitch is outside. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, Boog. You get down there, man.
Vogelsang stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's in the dirt. That one ripped. And a foul ball. Valdez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Rusty Waldron, the next to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Two on, 2 outs. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Struck him out looking. A's strand a couple, and it remains 5-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Michael Armstrong.
Now pitching for the
In
A's,
now is the Mariners DH, Robert
Number 31,
Elmore.
Michael Armstrong.
Foul ball there.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but
Now
they still
batting,
get
the
the out.
left fielder, Angel Sierra.
Angel Sierra up next. Back in Seattle, now it's the second baseman, Robert Shoemaker. And that skips into dirt. Vasquez measures 6 feet even, just 21 years old. And he was born in Panama. Popped up, Vogelsang. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Couple of pitches
Now
and a quick
batting,
out.
the catcher, Ken Brown.
He's 2 outs away. Brown will hit next. Fouled off left side. Slider clips the zone. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
He's really good hitting the
Now
baseball
batting,
the other
the
way.
right
So
fielder,
credit the pitcher for
Victor
having him out in front of that
Muriel.
pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Victor Muriel. And ball 1 to the right fielder. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And a foul ball. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This could end it. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So now back to the top of the order.
That's tremendous fight from him, and
The center
I know it's
fielder,
got the
number
dugout
25,
fired up down there,
Richard
down to the last
Niebla.
strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And that is out of play. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. In the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The tying run at the plate. And it's fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Muriel off of first with 2 away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
This to third, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
These players know they have a long series ahead of them, but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game of the series. Very important to get that. Put you in the driver's seat to win game 2, and then push yourself to a series win, if not a sweep.
A 5-3 final score in this one. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Boston Red Sox find themselves as underdogs as the curtain rises on the season. Singy, what do you say in the clubhouse when a lot of folks are writing you off before the first pitch is even thrown?
You say forget all that, Boog. Block out the noise because the season is decided on the field.
Just about set to go now. And on the mound now, Brad Vera.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold.
Ball four, take the base.
First and second. First and second. 2 outs. Peralta digs in now. Looking for his first big league hit right here. And that one is lifted in the air. McGrath on the move. Brings it in. And that is that. Boston strands a pair, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed in. Back at Globe Life Field, and pitching in this game, Kevin Duke.
Well, he throws the change.
And now the rookie second baseman, Felipe Taveras, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Swinging a foul out of play. Duke checks the runner, and he's back safely. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1. Cortez on at first, nobody out. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Goes down looking.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut. J.J. Manning. And that one fouled off. This one lifted in the air, left field. Montanez snags it, 2 down.
Batting fourth.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lifted. Top of the second, Joe stepping in. For Boston, Esteban Montanez. Vera back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Inside, just missed. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch is in there. And the count is 2-2. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down.
The catcher, Joe Random.
So 1 out, nobody on. Next up for Texas, Doug McGrath. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Out to short, Random. Boots it.
No, he's safe.
Doug McGrath with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Paul Boone stepping in for the Rangers. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. That one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Back in Arlington, bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Alejandro Molina. Late swing fouled off. Molina getting the start at catcher, only 18 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next pitch is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Montanez makes the grab, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 33, John Cortez.
Back to two outs, nobody on. Now the number 2 hitter, Felipe Taveras. And first offering is fouled off. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Just missed. Outside low, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's the third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. So they make short work of him there. 3 innings complete. We're tied. 0-0. And three. Diego Peralta. Now at the plate.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. That's down and in.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that one moves his feet.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And there's a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Montanez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Outside, that's a ball.
Peralta off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup, and the count now even up. Squirts away a little bit. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
Fourth inning underway, no score. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Go ahead run on base. Random will hit next. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. He will score. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single.
Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
J.J. Manning.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. That one way inside.
That's a ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one.
The
Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Diego
Up next for the
Lerma.
Rangers, Diego Lerma. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Nope.
Runner at second, nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Out of here. He hammers one out to center. His first homer of the year, and now they're out in front. It's 2-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
And now the shortstop, Ryan Leach. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That catches the zone for a strike. 0-2.
Well, I didn't like.
Doug McGrath getting ready to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one finds the corner, and that is strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here.
Now
Just
batting,
kept it
the
simple.
designated
Played Pepper
hitter,
with the middle
ball.
of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So a man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Paul Boone. And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
One out. Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Molina. Fly to left his first time. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fought off foul. And that's down and away. Next pitch is downstairs.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
And that one in the air center field. Valencia under it, squeezes it, and that is the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played 4. It's the Rangers 3 and the Red Sox 1. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the second baseman, Joe Brandon. Vera back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
And that one is downstairs.
1 ball, 2
now
strikes,
1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens?
You're out. First base.
One down. So next to hit for Texas, Felipe Taveras. That's inside. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
2-0.
High in the air, out to right. Cruz brings it in, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 6, J.J.
Manning stepping in for the Rangers. He's 0 for 1. A little bit low, and that's ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Random. On to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. But they still lead it 3-1. Back at Globe Life Field, top 6. Now here is Esteban Valdez. And a swing and a miss. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Tim Leslie getting ready to go. Wilson getting cranked up as well. Not even close there. And the count even 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Next to hit, Diego Peralta. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Nabs it. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Montanez at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that one a little below the knees, and that's ball 2. There's a strike at the knees.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on here on opening day.
3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That one hammered left field. That's back there onto the track, and he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down that time. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Rangers 3 and the Red Sox.
Now pitching for
John
Boston,
Cox taking over on the mound.
23.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Lerma, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Well, these Rangers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And that drops in for a strike.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Leach lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Activity in the bullpen. Sean McQueen appears to be getting loose. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Just missed.
Ball 3.
And that's in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder, Doug McGrath.
2 down, base is empty. Next up for Texas, Doug McGrath. He's 2 for 2. McGrath, just 19 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Nothing doing for the Rangers as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Leslie.
Well, the best relievers
Now
love the
pitching for the
opportunity to
Rangers,
come in and protect a tight lead.
Now here's the Rangers DH, Paul Boone. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Just overmatched on that fastball right
Now
there. And it
batting,
wasn't like he
the
was
third
set up
baseman,
for it by
Ryan
something off speed earlier in the
Cabrera.
at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Ground ball left side. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The catcher, number 13, Alejandro Molina.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Alejandro Molina. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's
Ball.
downstairs and outside.
Ball 1, no strikes. Ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning. Alejandro Molina with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Back to the top of the order. Up next for the Rangers, Sean Cortez. 1 for 3. That one outside. 1-0. Two outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1, and the score stays 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th.
Ball 4, take your base. You're out.
Here's the third baseman, Diego Peralta. Misses
Ball
outside, and that is ball 1. And that's in there at the knees. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Just misses.
Outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up if they can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Montanez will hit next. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that one fouled off.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and that is that. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching for the Red
Back
Sox.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Johnny Burkhart.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Taveras up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. A changeup missing, and it's 2-1. And that is out of play. And there's a ball. Manning in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. The leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. Felipe Taveras with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
J.J. Manning now at the plate. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And it's off the wall. Taveras headed for the plate. He'll score. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Diego Lerma. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. This one high in the air to left center. It gets down a base hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer.
And now the right fielder, Doug McGrath. In the air, left side. Montanez puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Now batting.
Paul.
Number
Back
5.
in Arlington. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joe Brandom. That one in there across the letters. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Random in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Upstairs.
1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. That clips the corner.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And that just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings and misses. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Random now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
0-2 is the count.
1 strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers take the season opener and move to 1-0.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Miami Marlins. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Pittsburgh Pirates looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Well, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162. Just about to get started, and getting the start for Miami, Hector Fernandez.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and you know, guys like
First and second, 2 outs. Matos digs in now, looking for his first big league hit right here. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. First and second, 2 down here on opening day. In the dirt, and it scoots away. And the runners will move up.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the... Back here with my pal Singy. And starting in this one, Johnny Lopez. Chris, a sub 3 ERA for him a year.
You're out. 3.
Bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Freddie Ladd. Lopez back to work. That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 1-0.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, just trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 2-0. And there's a foul ball.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Barnes makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now it's the next is switch hitting first baseman Howie Freehan. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Man at first, one away. That's off the inside corner, and the count's even at 2. Snap throw to first, and he's back in safely.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's the second.
First base. That's ball 4.
Freddie Ladd, the next up for the Marlins. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Here on opening day. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here. In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
2 outs, bases
7.
full. Colsado, the next to hit, grounded out his first time. In there at the knees for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Whitlock at third, Collin at second, Ladd on at first with 2 down. The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Falling behind 2-1. Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizing this one up. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. On to inning number 4. It's the Pirates 2 and the Marlins 1. As we go to the top of the 4th, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Parra. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Outside, and now 3-0.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one fouled off. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. One away.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Rosario in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That one misses. Ball two.
2 balls, no strikes.
That's inside. 1 out, base is empty. There's a strike. And a ground ball to first. And foul ball. Got him swinging.
Now
the batter will be the shortstop, Warren Matos.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
The shortstop takes the ball. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Next offering is outside. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
The count is full.
Three-two now. Popped up. Whitlock. Hauls it in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Back here in Miami, and here is Ronald Alfonso.
Ronald Alfonso.
First pitch just misses.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That clips the zone, and a count 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Popped up. Buckley has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Scott Barnwell.
And at the plate for Miami, Scott Barnwell. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that one hammered back there. And that one hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
1 out. Runner at second. Lamb now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. That's a strike. Barnwell, the runner at second with 1 away. In the air out to center. Rosario on the move. Pulls it in on the run. Out number 2.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Tap foul at the plate. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2.
0-2 the count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one the other way. Ridley in plenty of time to first. That's the third out. One left for Miami. They're down 2-1. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's
Pittsburgh,
duel
the
so
left
far.
fielder,
Here's how the
number
starters have
99,
performed
Edgar
up to this point.
Basabe.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Ladd will hit next. And a swing and a miss there.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Fouled off down the right side.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a ground ball. Finds its way through, base hit. In to score from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Ken Calzado, the next up for the Marlins. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect.
And now for the Marlins, Ronald Alfonso. So 1 for 2.
Alfonso.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Inside. And the count is 1-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Hit on the ground to short. Matos. They get the force. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. All right, we go to the top. So 2 down. Howie Freehand, the next Pirate to hit. And a curve is down and in.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Clips the outside corner, and the count 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Two down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Outside low, and it's a full count.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for
Righty
Pittsburgh.
reliever out of the pen, Edmund
Number 6.
Holder. So up next, Warren Matos. Swings here and blasts one left field. Ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. No runs, no hits, no errors. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Marlins 3 and the Pirates 2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Base is empty with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Freddie Ladd. This one in the air. Makes the catch, inning over. And the Marlins down quietly, but they're up 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark.
You're out.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now the right fielder, Harold Barnes. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. And that one clips the corner. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Late with the swing there.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Chuck Cole, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3. First pitch misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. And he takes a strike.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
That one almost got him.
I got 3 and 2.
Buckley in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off again, and it remains 3 and 2. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bucks go down quietly. They trail it 3-2.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Pirates.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
27.
8th, Jim Gauthier.
Jim
Pretty tight game, so they're
Gauthier.
looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the shortstop
Leading up
at the
for
plate.
Marlins,
Ken
the
Calzado.
shortstop,
0
Ken
for 3 in this one.
Calzado.
Gauthier,
Ball one,
an
no
all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
Ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And misses inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Way out front for strike 2.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now batting.
Man at
the
first,
third baseman,
nobody out.
Ronald
Here's the third baseman,
Alfonso.
Ronald Alfonso. And that one pulled foul. Swings through that.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Whip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Next to hit, Scott Barnwell. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%. And I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's
Now
pitch,
batting,
tailing
the
away from
second
the hitter,
baseman,
lowing
James
away with some good action
James.
at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Land.
That's
The
outside.
next to hit takes ball 1. On a line out towards center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Ronald Valdez. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Slider
Off the plate,
misses
ball 1.
outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lenny Domine.
So a man aboard. Lenny Domine, the next up for the Marlins. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Land leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. And that one missing low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, the
And the
first
Pirates
baseman,
manager making his way to the mound now
Whitlock.
as he will make the move. Jim Gauthier gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Billy
Pittsburgh,
Bromberg will take over
number
here.
19.
And this could be a pretty critical
Billy
point in this game. They're hoping
Bromberg.
he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And here is Steve Whitlock. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball.
First and second, 2 down. The next offering misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. High fly ball down the left field line. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 8-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now at the plate, Dan Collum.
0-1.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Two outs. And a ball evens the count. That one missed. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That to right. And that's a fair ball.
Center fielder, number 16, Freddie Land.
Two outs, runner at first. Freddie Ladd getting ready to hit. Off the plate, ball one. Center field. Rosario on his way over, and that is that. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything. Freehand, the next Pirate to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get two looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
So it's their last chance in this one. Up next for the Pirates, Kevin Parra.
Hey. 0-1.
Buckley at third with two away. And now the count is even. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with two strikes.
The Pirates down to their final strike. That misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, great start to this 4-game series to get the first one at home, but these players know they've got some work to do because they could easily drop the next 3 if they're not careful. Can't get too comfortable. Get some rest, come back for the next one, and be ready to take game 2.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.